Hello, Henry Lewis here, sitting down to watch the Christmas episode of The Goes Wrong Show with a couple of nips of sherry. Here we go.
That was all jingly.
That was very gentle, that one.
Hello! Merry Christmas!
I love this cardigan. It is Santa, but as a cowboy.
Yes. On the back, yeah, little cowboy hat.
Little cowboy hat, and he's got cowboy boots. And I love it. I think it's my favourite cardigan of all time.
Yeah, so this is the Christmas special, which I think was the second episode that we filmed, but it was the first one that we showed. But actually the last one that we wrote, because we imagined it being played at the end of the series. So if you watch it, there's a few jokes that you can only get if you watch all the other episodes first. So, if you've got a bit of time on your hands, which you might do at the moment, have a watch of all the other episodes and see if you can find the little Easter eggs, the little things where maybe the Conley team have used bits of set or bits of props, etc., from other episodes to make little bits of this set.
This is one of my favourite bits, actually, the Father Christmas bit. I think it's a weird opening for a series.
I've come all the way from Lapland with my favourite two elves, Nissel and Nossel!
I did that little wave that my dad does. This creepy little finger wave.
Was a £15 limit, and you'll be getting a copy of Robert Grove's Anything You Can Act, I Can Act Louder. Now with
Diagrams.
One Christmas Eve not long ago, a sweet little girl built a man out of snow.
Recognise that voiceover? It's this guy.
BBC Radio 4, I am available. The Archers.
I now have a hat. This is one of the hats that was worn by the studio audience on the day when we filmed it in March.
And I won't say that again!
I love the beginning of this scene when you two are like poised, ready to sort of start mid-scene. So it reminds me of, Acorn Antiques.
Yeah.
Do I mean Acorn? Acorn Antiques, not Acorn. Acorn Antiques, Victoria Woods thing when Celia Imrie and the other guy would be ready to start a scene and then look at the camera and then go. It's like a little nod to that.
Cut up these chicken breasts, will ya? Try not to make a mess of it.
The little balls that I had to smash up with the knife was so expensive, we could only afford, I think, like 4. We got to do the actual take, and Emma, the stage manager, was like, "You've got one go at this because they are so expensive." Exploding Cracker, very good, yeah.
You do with that very well. It scared me when you used to practice it.
It was. I've actually got a slow-mo video of that, which I can send when the guys were testing it.
Oh.
It's very impressive.
Also, those prop sausages and chicken thighs really creep me out.
There are marks on the trees so that we could put the sausages in exactly the same places, because some of the final scene is pre-recorded.
Oh wow!
But we pre-recorded it first, and then we're like, "Oh no, where are the sausages on the tree?" So me and Bri during that moment had to put sausages and chicken breasts in exactly the same place.
I didn't know that.
It was tough. Nance did it.
The song.
Very good song.
Dear Santa, can you help me? I am feeling sad today.
She's got actually a lovely voice, but
Found
then
it too
she
easy
does
though,
like
didn't she?
an act. She's like an actress that's quite enjoying singing. She does. She has a really good soprano voice, so they had to in rehearsal. They had to keep making the key changes higher and higher until it actually became difficult for her.
Dear Santa, can you help me? I'm feeling oh so blue. Dear Santa,
Does it very well.
I think she does it on purpose. She makes it go out because she's actually really very good.
Ho, ho, ah! Come on!
Sax calling the flute.
I thought we weren't going to get that one.
No, we got
Past
it.
Got it in.
There's a man called Billy who was a large muscular man who is Hen's stunt double had to do all the tests of like falling out of the chimney and stuff. Because it was really dangerous.
He was amazing.
Real gentle giant.
Hand me the gift!
But that was Henry Lewis being smashed in the face with presents.
Come along, Nissel! Come along, Nossel!
Here I come! Hello, Santa.
And here I come! I'm coming!
It's got to be said that once again Greg Tannehill takes a massive hit for this episode. But the fact that he's not in it does not equate to the amount of comedy he brings to the episode. He
was
makes
up
it
there.
very funny.
He was in that chimney.
He was.
Full makeup in the chimney.
And wherever you see Nissel,
You're sure to see Nossel!
we're Nissel,
And Nossel!
the closest of friends.
We tried to make the Christmas episode a bit different from the others, which is why we added songs. I think the Nissel and Nossel song is my favourite one. One, just because of the ridiculousness of trying to do a two-person dance alone, but also because I think Steve, the composer, just made an absolute... It's just a proper earworm, this song. It just stayed with us for the entire series.
I should say that I nearly tore all my hair out working on the choreography for that dance. I had a lot of help, particularly from Bryony and Nancy and Greg, but it was pretty stressful trying to work out how to do a two-person dance with only one person and make it obvious that there was a second person meant to be there. But in the end, I'm very happy with it. I think it went.
Matthew Bourne, step aside.
Come on! I'll do your swing leg.
Swaying leg.
Matthew Bonus.
Oh, well, this is serious. Why don't you both have a mince pie, and I'll have another nip of sherry, and we'll solve our troubles together. Yes, we will. Yeah. Just another nip?
There's too many nips. There's too many nips. There's too many nips. Is it? Oh.
When you're feeling blue.
And this is the song with Mr. Tommy Blaze, who, if you have an eagle eye, you can see him featured in Strictly Come Dancing. He often sings with the band.
I also love that this whole sequence starts with Henry Lewis' classic dance move.
The big kick.
The big kicks. You see those on the dance floor.
This is not
Tommy Blaze.
what Hen is like when he's drunk. Hen gets quite like giggly and takes lots of photos of everyone.
Yeah.
When you don't know what to do.
Oh, me and Bryony came up with loads of choreography just in case the camera catches us.
Very nice. But does it?
Occasionally. I think it means that we don't ever get caught just looking gormless.
All right, stand back, everyone. Get ready to see some magic.
He's very good as the horrid, terrifying snowman. Just genuinely gets stuck in the revolve bit. So originally, I think I was the snowman, and Shields was the husband, but we decided to change it because the part works too well for Max, and then Max ending up in his pants.
He doesn't mind.
Doesn't mind. It's more humiliating for Chris.
Also, Chris will have cast himself as a good magical part, wouldn't he?
Oh, Phil. Family is the most important thing in the world.
Oh, God.
Oh, the snowy old snowman song.
This song used to get stuck in our heads. You'd be in bed, be late, you were tired, and you'd just be like, cat and nose and twig hands.
Cat of nose and twig hands.
Do you remember in rehearsals when he got stuck? So we have a safe word in Mischief when something actually has to stop, because our characters have to shout stop a lot. Like in Peter Pan, when the revolve is going around, they go stop the revolve. When we first rehearsed that, the stage manager stopped the revolve because we all shouted at him to stop the revolve. So we came up with a safe word, which means that we're being serious. And so, and it's cabbage. And so there was one rehearsal, he was going through and he was singing the song and the music was playing, and then you just hear from within a snowy bag, cabbage! Cabbage!
Cabbage!
Cabbage! And he was like stuck.
And then he came out his pants. We had to go again. And there he goes. It sort of births him.
Oh God! It's just so horrendous. It's just like a bit glittery.
But to get the timing of it was absolutely killer. But we did this live as well.
So getting Henry Shields into the toy machine was really hard. I think we had to film it like 3 or 4 times, which was tough because particularly Henry and Henry, they're both in like the warmest costumes in the world. But yeah, like it wasn't like a lot of the set in this show and the props that you know they're very kind of they're automated and they're kind of there's all kinds of different little engines in them and stuff. But the dragging Henry Shields into the toy machine was literally just all the special effects department, some stage managers, I think myself in the end, just anyone who was free, just dragging him as hard as we could, and it was just a nightmare because you got to a point, and then if you let him go, then the weird kind of sack that he'd be in would stall. So you just needed everyone to keep on pulling, and it was so hard. So I'm really glad with how that came out. I think it's a really funny bit and a proper example of teamwork.
Oh, the buttons. I haven't told you so. My step-grandma, first thing she says to me, Christmas Eve, that I haven't seen her for a couple of months, first thing she says is, I like the bit with the buttons. I just don't know what else we could try.
My buttons are made of biscuits. We could all eat those.
Thank you, Mr. Snowman.
We weren't allowed to say knob button.
We wanted to say plastic knob button.
But what was it? Was it like a Smartie or it was like some icing?
Like a bit of fondant icing.
Yeah, so someone had to make those.
Did that taste good?
Did that taste good?
Tastes good.
Did that taste good?
Sleighs in the garden anyway. None of this play makes sense.
I shall return to the snow.
This is not your best work, Chris.
So the whole, sleighs in the garden anyway, you're already in the chimney, none of this play makes sense, is just because we realised that the play doesn't make sense. And we didn't have enough time to rewrite the Goes Right story. So they just wrote in that Robert says it doesn't make any sense. And then we move on.
They do a lot of bad plays to Corley.
They don't pick well.
Sleep tight, Belle.
Lawrence.
Look what I found.
Oh, looky, you're doing acting.
Doing some acting there. Let's fill in my beard with some mascara.
Not anymore, darling.
No.
Look at that.
Full.
Is that the Christmas star?
Yes. Turkey on the tray.
Turkey on a tree. Turkey on a tree. What you gonna do? There's a turkey on the tree.
I think we should go.
Oh, yes, walk away, just like Denise.
Mischief 101 that. Can you fall over on cue? Yes.
Hello, Rudolph.
Thought John wasn't in this episode, but there he is at the end.
So last week I revealed that I made a little bit of a mistake. In this episode, even though I'm hardly in it, to my embarrassment, when we came to watch back the episode, my only line, clearly a mad for rehearsals, Dennis, I'd said it in such a weird way that you couldn't actually understand what I was saying, so I had to go in ADR, which is where you kind of do the voice while watching yourself back, to fix the fact that I'm such a terrible actor that I can't speak a simple sentence. So there's another little embarrassing story about this episode for me.
When I put my feet up on the sleigh, I had to be really careful not to break it because it was quite precariously put together so that it would fall apart when it needed to.
All looking forward to a happy new year.
See, no, it's sausages and
Oh yeah, exactly
Chicken
right
breast.
place. And of course, beautiful voiceover.
oh yes. Do-do-do-do.